Just driving into work now, Saturday morning. Why am I going to work Saturday morning? Well, I've got to pick up some files for private practice Monday, but also, to be honest, it's quite an exciting time in our research. We've identified a bunch of genes, got huge sequencing information. Most importantly, I think the exciting thing is that there's a possibility that through all of this sequencing information, identifying the strong antigens present in cancer cells that are caused by mutations, that we might be able to use that information to make the cancer look like a virus, to force the immune system to attack the cancer. I mean, it's very exciting stuff. I mean, it might be a total lemon and absolutely achieve nothing, but it's very exciting to think of these possibilities, especially that you could identify a group of antigens, which will almost certainly be necessary. So here's the thing. Cancer is caused by mutations. That means a carcinogen such as sunshine or asbestos or cigarette smoke, which has about 30 to 60 carcinogens, they get into the cells and they cause mutations. That is, the DNA gets little aberrations in them. The code gets mixed up. So it's like a word such as the car is on the road becomes the car is on the toad. And that creates a problem because then it gets copied. Every time it gets copied, the sentence gets copied, the mutation is carried. And those accumulate over many years. You don't get cancer 5 minutes after getting sunburn. You get it after many years because those mutations accumulate. You get hundreds of them, thousands of them actually. And then finally, if you're unlucky, you lose the lottery and they happen in genes that cause the cancer, the cells to grow uncontrollably. But here is the point. Those mutations work by making, not all of them, some of them by making mutated proteins. Those mutated proteins should make the cancer look like it's foreign, because the body would never have seen them. So why doesn't the body look at those mutations, the immune system, and think, that's a virus, I'm going to attack it and destroy it? Well, the answer is there's different ways that a cancer, it actually probably does at times and keeps us free of cancer and keeps cancer under control. But eventually it escapes from the immune control. So what we're trying to do is to force the immune system to pay attention to those mutations, to get past all of those escape mechanisms and mount an attack early on against the cancer. So probably we'll have to reduce the amount of cancer there, probably by an operation and maybe some chemotherapy, which has some other advantages, particularly some sorts of chemotherapy seem to stimulate the immune system. But eventually what we think will happen is this. Patients will have their cancer sequenced, the mutations identified, and vaccines made that contain a whole bunch of these different mutations, mutated peptides. And we will force the immune system, probably with some other bits of trickery, to attack the cancer. It's very exciting, and I think this will become, I'm not sure, but I think it'll become a standard part of cancer therapy into the future. At least we think we'll be able to do it in a couple of years' time, 2 or 3 maybe, but then we hope it'll become a standard part of cancer therapy. Quite exciting, actually. That's why I'm coming to work this morning. One of the reasons, anyway.